What's up, everyone? Garrett Epple here. I play for the Redwoods and the PLL and San Diego Seals. We're gonna watch some of my highlights today and get a little bit of a first reaction to them. So this first one was in Baltimore, so my hometown. Right before this clip, actually, my buddy Eddie Glaze threw me the ball in the middle of the field. I was coming down lefty. I had like a step on my dude, toe dragged it right away, and I didn't like switch hands, so I still kind of had it in my back hand. And I did like one pump, two pump, and I saw my boy Cav, and he was like kind of covered a little bit, and then I looked at the goal. And I was just like, whatever, threw it at the goal, like hit it top right, it was pretty, and I ended up scoring. It was pretty sick though. Then I looked at him right at the end and got a nice little celly in there. So this next one was the first game of the year. We're playing the Atlas. Kind of set the tone with like a big hit early in the year, but so Tinny was coming down. He actually came down like 2 plays before, and he does this, you know, underneath skinny dodge really well. And he actually scored on us. I was on the other side of the pipe. On this time, kind of saw the same thing happen again. He went skinny, and I was on the near side pipe this time, so I could slide to him. And I usually go with my stick out at first, but I think I was like close enough to get the body on, and I hit him pretty good. And then his helmet popped off, so that was a pretty good one too. Yeah, we ended up going down and scoring the other way. Brent Adams, he's done that shot like a million times, pretty cool. So this next one was Riders. This is a good one. Riders and I's first connection for a game winner OT goal. I remember this play, we were clearing the ball in overtime, and Pierre kind of stepped on side, and we looked at each other, and he basically just told me to run over. So I started running. I thought I had a step on my guy. I almost lost the ball. He threw a check on me, and you can see I kind of like look at my stick to see if I have it. And then I was gonna throw to Brendan Gleason at X, and I saw like his guy go out towards him. So my first thought that I was like, all right, I'm gonna turn this in and score. And then when I looked to my right, there's another defenseman coming at me, and I just saw a Ryder like with a kind of just doing a C cut with his stick up, and I threw it to him, hit him right on the stick. And then it went in, and I looked at my boy Mikey Wynn right away. We got a little cellar there too. So I actually didn't see Ryder dead fish during the game. After I saw the highlight, it was pretty awesome. It was one that's definitely celly of the year. So this next one was my sophomore year at Notre Dame against USC. We had a couple big games against them. And I remember it was off the draw too. And I was playing whoever the lefty attackman was, so I was on the top left of the box. And my buddy Stephen Kelly has actually won the face-off. And I saw Tate Jokas like running down, and I didn't think he was gonna throw it to him at first. And then I just see like this big lofted, you know, throw over to Tate Jokas, who was running the wing on their team. And the same thing kind of, I just basically just sprinted out of the box, left my guy, because I knew I was going to be able to make it to get him. I was coming out with my stick in front again, but if you can get there with your body, that's always better. So I ended up hitting him pretty good, but I called a penalty on that play. Coach Corrigan wasn't too happy about that one. So this is a good one. We're throwing it back to my high school days. It was against BL. I think this was my junior year. Semi-final game, and I picked up a ground ball. I remember the end of this play, as I'm running down, I had a bunch of dudes on me, and then I looked, and the guy who's covering me right now, his name's Michael Lynch, and he was a real stud. He's a great player at Towson. He's a good buddy of mine, and I didn't see anybody open, and it was semifinals game, so I was like, whatever, I'm going to the goal, and I kind of just put my shoulder down into him, and then threw it right at the goalie's feet, and it went in. So that was a good one too. But Michael Lynch's friends have been giving him crap for that one ever since that happened. So guys, thanks for watching today. You can go ahead and follow me, Garrett _Epple on Instagram. And big shout out to Sideline Swap having me in here today, putting all these videos and reactions together. They do a great job. Appreciate them bringing me in. And go ahead and subscribe.
Records on records, got 30 so records, I'm riding around in the coupe.